Hey y'all, this is JoknMYfresh and I'm coming at you with another video. I've had a lot of people message me. I hope I'm speaking loud enough, excuse me. I had a lot of people message me about dreadlock extensions, and people are still, curious about it, of course, and the tips and tricks and all of that. After doing it, really don't have any tips or tricks. To be honest, it worked perfectly fine. The only thing I could stress is to take your time, of course. For those people who aren't familiar with the dreadlock extension process I used, I will be putting a link to it in the description of this video down here. On top of that, I have had some more natural hair care questions about products used, products not used. What should you use? Use what's best for your hair type. I can only stress for people to try new things. There's a lot of products out catered towards natural hair care. Now, based on the ones that I have used, Carol's Daughter is a wonderful alternative to a lot of products, especially people who are looking to wear that afro hairstyle, or they want the little crimped out afro, or the Nubian, excuse me, not the Nubian twist, but the Bantu knots. Carol's Daughter is the perfect product for you. They make a milk based cream that you can put in your hair. After you wash your hair, you just put it in, put a t-shirt on top of it, let it sit and soak out all the moisture. Take it out, your hair will be soft and extremely manageable. You won't have any of the after effects, such as like that clinginess, that stickiness to your hair. When you put too much product in it, you won't have that issue. Just use this directed. And that goes for most of their line. They have some great hair care products that will definitely strengthen your hair. When it comes to strength in natural hair care, what you're looking for is moisture. You want to hydrate your hair. Hydrating your hair will make it stronger, more pliable, and easier to work with, more manageable. So you want to cater towards products that are cream based or oil based. Um, Cream based being better because your hair is going to absorb it a lot faster. The products that I personally use as of now, even with my locks, is African Royale products. And they come in a white bottle or white containers, gold tops for the grease, or gold writing that says African Royale, green and red, white and black. It's kind of like their signature colors for their products. African Royal makes this wonderful product that is great for anyone with natural hair that is looking to hydrate. It's called MOM, and that's Miracle Oil Moisturizer. All of their products are oil based, meaning that's kind of what they're trying to cater towards. And I wish I had some of their products in front of me, but I left it out in the car, and I really don't feel like going to get it. But African Royale, you can Google that. It's definitely going to pull up their product line. And I use a Miracle Oil Moisturizer. I use the 10 hot oil. And I also use the hair grease. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but it's like Grow or something to that nature. I've been using their products for months. I actually don't even use a locking gel or a cream. When I wash my hair, I put in the Miracle Oil Moisturizer. I also put in the hot oil treatment. And then on top of that, I put in grease. I retwist my hair. It stays. It works perfectly. Even when I do braid outs, I don't add all of that extra product. I'm catering more towards now the hydration of my hair so that my hair is softer. And when it locks cleaner. And there are some other products that I may have forgotten, like L'Occitane makes a great shea butter hair care product line. Check it out. Shea butter. It's L'Occitane, L'Occitane, L'Occitane. And their stores are, you can shop online. They do have some in the mall if you have one near you. And they cater towards facial care, hair care, and body care. And it's more like a natural derivative line. Um, so the shea butter is definitely going to hydrate your hair. That's kind of what I use in the winter time because my hair does get extremely dry. And I believe the shampoo has 10% shea, 5% oat milk. Like, it's extremely rich. And when I use that, normally I wash my hair with a cheap shampoo like Suave, or the little dollar shampoos. I'll wash it 2 times with that. And the third time I'll use the shea butter shampoo because it is that rich. And it definitely hydrates. It makes your hair a lot more manageable. And I noticed that my hair did get stronger and thicker after using the product. So I definitely recommend that. They have some moisturizers also that correspond with that line. Um, Nature's Promise. I'm not sure. I've never found a store that sells Nature's Promise, but that is my miracle hair crack. Nature's Promise is loaded with essential oils and just goodness for your hair. And normally I'll buy it from any African stand where they sell the incense and the essential oils and the black soap. Nature's Promise about this big, that wide. It's green, black top, white label. I'm trying to tell you, if you've never used it, please try it once. The stuff is magnificent. Seriously. And I oil my scalp with that. That stuff is insane. I don't use it like I do the grease where I hydrate my hair. I rehydrate my hair every day. But Nature's Promise, I'll use that once a month or once every 2 weeks, depending on how I feel my hair is feeling or my scalp, excuse me, is feeling. All right. Let me get down to specific questions that I may not have already gone over after talking y'all to death. I had Kiana ask me a specific question. I already answered the perfect products using when transitioning from relaxed to natural. Okay, I want to touch base on this real fast, even though this may have nothing to do with nothing. I still want to say it. When I was transitioning from relaxed hair to natural hair, and I still had about 2 to 3 inches worth of relaxed hair still in my hair because I didn't do a big chop. I gradually grew my hair out and cut it because I was wearing braids for like a year and a half before I decided to just cut the rest of the relaxer off. My hair was about this long. My hair grew really long. Um, I want to say this. There was this product by shit. I wish I knew the name of it. It's like curly. It's called. Is that made by Carol's Daughter? It's curly pudding. It's in a white jar. The pudding itself is purple. That stuff is freaking insane. This stuff is great. Now, I went to a beauty supply store and there was this container. It was clear, there was pink writing on it, and I believe it said curly something also. The stuff was good. I wish I knew the name so I could tell y'all the pros and cons of that product, but the only issue I had with that is that it left residue in my hair. I didn't appreciate it at all. And it wasn't even like good residue. It was like a sticky, gluey thing that I had to wash my hair just to get it out. And please, before you buy something, I know this is real ghetto, but you're saving yourself money and time. What I always do when I go to the store and look for new products to try on my hair, besides just reading the label, to ensure that there's at least 2 or 3 natural products in there. Um, what I do is I actually open it and I apply some to my hand. If I feel that my hand didn't completely absorb the product, there's no way in hell I'm going to put that on my hair because it will leave residue. In the story. If I put it on my hand and after it dries, I still feel stickiness on my skin, I will not put that in my hair. It's going to leave residue. That's why people say use a water-based product because it's going to absorb. That being said, you said that you were looking to do Nubian twist, but you wanted to go ahead and use human Afro kinky hair to do the twist. Um, and you have prior knowledge of how to braid, but you just haven't tried this method before. You wanted to experiment, and you just wanted some tips to know how to maintain that, how to go about doing it. You would just go ahead and do it the same way you would do kinky twist or box braids or um, micros, except of course you're gonna twist it. So you would just braid the hair, add the human Afro kinky hair, braid it down 1/2 inch to 1 inch, and then just twist the hair all the way down. The only tip I would say maintaining it is you don't wanna oil your hair too much because it probably will slip. Um, But another thing to keep in mind is that it is human hair, so you do need to hydrate it. And it's just a matter of finding out the perfect balance between overhydration and not hydrating it enough. You just need to find the middle ground. But for the most part, the method is going to be self-explanatory. I don't think you should hit any curves or road bumps. And if you do, please just hit me another line, and I'll definitely get back to you and tell you what you can do to kind of figure that out. But for the most part, when it comes to natural hair, it's natural. It doesn't take a lot to make it work for you. And I just want to encourage those people who are thinking about turning natural. That is not as hard as it looks. It is extremely easy when you get the hang of your hair. Everyone's hair is different. Everyone's curl pattern is different. One more thing I wanted to add. When you're dyeing your hair, hydration, hydration, hot oil treatments, please. I don't care if you have locks or not. Your hair will get dry and brittle. It will break off. It will thin, and it will look like crap. Your hair color will not stay as long. Hydration, hydration, hydration. When it comes to natural hair, that's all I can speak on. I have like 3 more minutes before this video is going to automatically cut itself off. So I just want to do one more update on my hair. It's been a year and 8 months since I started my locks. I love them. Seriously, they have become an extension of myself and not just my locks. Um, I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't take anything back. They are like, I've been cutting them. I did a braid out, so they look kind of short, but seriously, they're like right here. They're pretty long. I've been cutting them though. I'm gonna stop cutting them, but I've been dyeing my hair. I've been bleaching my hair lately, and I think I still got some red at the top or whatever. But like, I love my hair. I do, and if you don't love it, I don't know what to tell you. But seriously, those looking to start locks in any method or to go natural in any method, be encouraged. Sometimes it may seem like it's hard, and it is. There are rough patches. There are months where you just feel there will be no end. You will never get your hair to where you want it to be, and all I can say is rest assured and be patient, because it's definitely worth every second of it. Seriously. And that is JoknMYfresh. Any more questions, to my inbox. Hit me on Facebook. That's JoknMYfresh. Hit me on my downlink, JoknMYfresh. Just JoknMYfresh. Just Google that shit. I'll pop up somewhere. My Tumblr, solarpoetry.tumblr.com. You are appreciated. I wanted to thank y'all, and y'all stay blessed. Don't go JoknMYfresh. Chill.